Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video. It's a very warm day today, which is not always very typical for late August in Saskatchewan. It's 33 degrees Celsius, which I looked it up and that converts to 91.4 degrees Fahrenheit. So those of you who live in the southern states, I know you guys are gonna be like, oh, what an amazing day you're having. This kind of weather kills us. It's just a little too hot for us and also all of the livestock because we're not used to that kind of weather up here really. The last 2 or 3 years have been generally a little bit warmer than average. So we're trying to kind of get used to these higher temperatures that are apparently happening during our summers now, but it's a little hard. I usually forget to drink enough water. I am working on that though, so. I'm feeding calves right now, or just about to start. I have the milk taxi ready to go, and I'm about to feed the youngest room of calves. No, don't, stinker. Drink out of the pail. There you go. Good girl. These guys are all on skinny bottles. There's our little red and white steer. It's born Sunday evening. And then we had not one, not two, but 3 calves born this morning. So these ones are all probably about 12 to 14 hours old. So sometimes we get a little bit of heat exhaustion in the little one. So you can see she's panting and that she's got a green marker, meaning she got some Medicam already. So usually you can get them up by rubbing them like that because their backs are sensitive. So if you do rub them there, they're usually pretty quick to get up. And to top it off, this little lady is a twin. And she was born a little bit early in the corral, so, but she looks like she wants to drink, so we're gonna help her out. Yeah. Yep. There you go. So these two are twins, they're both heifers, which means that they can be bred, used for breeding and for milking. So for twins, we will keep a heifer-heifer twin pairing. A bull-heifer twin pairing usually results in like a 94% chance that the heifer is infertile, making her a free marten. So that means that we cannot have her bred because she won't be bred. So we usually raise bull-heifer twin pairings for meat, and obviously bull-bull twin pairings are also raised for meat. The only sets of twins that are held back are heifer-heifer twins. And it's really funny that these two are twins because they look nothing alike. I know also in a previous video somebody asked if you ever had like identical twins or fraternal twins. I believe most cows produce fraternal twins, so not of the same egg. That's what we have noticed anyways. I mean, I would guess that these two are fraternal twins because they look so different. And the only way I would guess to determine if they are identical twins would be to do a DNA test on that, and that usually ends up being relatively expensive. So we don't really focus on doing that. If they're heifers, they're usually here to stay. So. Are you all done? All done, buddy? Okay, let's see if we can get you up, bud. Ooh, it's okay. What was that? You are a little guy. Come here. All done. That wasn't so scary, was it? You silly dude. So sometimes you'll randomly get a calf that just shoots up because you accidentally scared it. We don't do that on purpose, obviously, but it's kind of funny when they do it, though. So I'm out here in the corrals now, calf feeding is done, and I'm out here because I wanted to give you guys an update on Pumpkin. So for those of you who don't know, Pumpkin is a heifer that was born on September 29th, 2021. So she is going to be turning 2 this upcoming September. She is due on September 28th. AI bred to Stanton's alligator. So I'm really excited to see if she did catch from that AI breeding. So I'm just kind of looking for her right now. I thought I saw her because her number is 1720 and I see here 1820, and that's also a fuel sired heifer. So looking for her. She's usually eating somewhere in the middle here. Ah, she's all the way at the end. Right there. So there she is. Hi. Hi, cutie. How's it going? Yeah. You funny? So as for uttering up, not a whole lot going on there, girl. No. So the significance of Pumpkin, I will run through quickly here. She is distantly related to one of my absolute favorite cows that unfortunately passed away in 2018 or 19. It was during the summer. She had stomach ulcers, we believed, and we tried to help her, but it just didn't work out. So her name was Sparkle, and she was supposed to be the cow that gets to stay until she dies here in old age. Granted, she reached 9 years, so that's decently good for a cow. But she unfortunately passed away. And a couple years later, it was like 2 or 3 years later, this little lady was born. And I started working with her and making her really tame. And she was just unusually sweet. Some animals will just end up being super, super sweet just very naturally. And I had an immediate connection with her. And as I was looking through her lineage, I discovered that she was in fact related to Sparkle. So it felt like Sparkle had sent Pumpkin to be my friend after not being able to be around anymore. So I cried when I found out, just because Sparkle was such a special cow to me. She was my last 4-H heifer and all that jazz. So I was, obviously quite weirdly overjoyed and shocked that Pumpkin was related to her. So that's why Pumpkin is so special to me. And she's gonna be a cow that eventually will retire, and I will be keeping her. I'm allowed 1 cow to keep forever. My sister has 1 cow that she gets to keep forever too, and that is Shiloh, cow number 125. She was born on Christmas Day, I believe, in 2007. So she's an old lady. And this is gonna be my forever cow. This is Ruby. She was also featured on a video when she was born. And then behind her there, number 1700, is Sebastian. And this is Diamond, I believe, 1790. She had a twin that unfortunately passed away, but this pretty little gal is still here. And we have Infinity, 1756. She's a daughter of 1393 Inari, who is milking in the barn currently. And let's see who else I know out here. Pretty sure her name is Lego, 1821. This is Delta, 1832. 1774 is Joy, who, if I'm not mistaken, is still good for a pat. Hey, Joy. Hey, cutie. You want the pets, Delta? I don't think you'll let me, though. Yeah, you won't let me. And then further along, we have Birdie in the back there, 1713. You guys can't see her very well. That's a heifer that came with me last year to the National Holstein Convention. We have 1817, that's Luella. And 1809 would be Magic. She's not there, that's the wrong number. We have 1722 here, this is Dream. And next to her, 1702, is Lyra, who is usually also good for a pet, right? Dream, not so much. Hey. And then the last ones that I know here are 1719, that's Bianca, and 1744 is Fancy. Know a lot of those heifers' names because they were all in a pen with Pumpkin, most of them. So because I spent so much time with Pumpkin during that time, I accidentally made a bunch of the other ones tame. So I made a point of learning a bunch of their names, and hopefully within the next 2 to 3 months they'll all be calving, and then I will just have an army of tame heifers in the barn, and I'm so excited for that to happen.